Or put here. She doesn't have Nandini.
Some obeisance to Srila Bhaktivedanta Srila Goswami Maharaj and to Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. Also my obeisance to Srila Swami Maharaj. My obeisance to those who are here, Puja Charan Srila Madhava Maharaj, Pujapad Govinda Maharaj, all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, the mothers, the super affectionate mothers, and also those who are eager to listen to hari-katha. To the feet of everyone, please accept my Dandavat Pranams accordingly. Today, under the guidance of Guru Vaishnavas, we perform the 84 crores parikrama of Braj. We had darshan of many places today. We saw many special places. Especially today, the places we've visited today, they are very important places. Do you have another phone to record? They are the heart of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, these places we've been today. Very rare places. So we went to Ter-kadamba. You heard about the glories of the Ter-kadamba. Ter-kadamba is the place where Rupa Goswami Pan, he was doing Sayan Bhajan alone. And he was remembering all these leelas. Srimati Radhika herself, just to hear what they were saying, she came and cooked the kheer. She made the kheer or not? Sweet rice. Have you eaten kheer there or not? Who ate the sweet rice? Who didn't get the pakora there? Did you get a pakora or not? No, but we gave to everyone. Very beautiful place, Ter-kadamba. So Rupa Goswami used to sit with Sanatana Goswami, and they would remember and make the other also remember this very high class hari-katha. Srimad Bhagavatam explains that the devotee who has prema, wherever he sits, he will speak hari-katha in such a beautiful way. Srimati Radhika herself comes to listen to that hari-katha. Just take this stand here for Sanatana Goswami. Where he used to live? Sanatana Goswami. He used to live in Pavana-sarovara, yes. And Rupa Goswami used to live in Ter-kadamba. But you see, every day, Sanatana Goswami used to come from Pavana-sarovara until Ter-kadamba. And the two brothers, they used to discuss hari-katha so much. Even Srimati Radhika herself came. And Srimati Radhika herself, she made the excuse of making the sweet rice just so they listen to their conversation. Such a beautiful hari-katha. So what is to chant holy names? Everybody chants holy names. Everybody chants holy names. But
Bhagwan
telling how to chant holy names. And Upadeshamta Rupa Goswami saying. Rupa Goswami saying how to chant holy names. You have to stay in Braj. You have to associate with these great Rasika devotees who have the heart completely immersed in these Vraj mellows. You have to be under the guidance of these Vrajavasis. How they do the bhajan, you have to follow. Like for example, Rupa Sanatana, staying in Vraj, they showed bhajana pranali, how to perfectly perform the bhajan. One of you can make Hindi live? Hindi live? Ramani did? Hindi live. Vanamadurya. So Srimati Radhika early in the morning, after taking bath, Nanda Maharaj, Srimati Radhika used to come to Nandalai to cook for Krishna. And he used to go with Srimati Radhika. Especially Kundalata used to go with her. Kundalata used to go with Srimati Radhika. And of course the manjaris are always around. But mainly Kundalata used to go. And then Krishna, to meet Srimati Radhika, he also used to come. There was the cow shed of Nanda Maharaj there. All the cows were kept there. Krishna also was milking the cows. And actually, with the pretending he had to milk the cows, Krishna would come there. But actually, he wanted to see Srimati Radhika. Then Srimati Radhika, she would knowingly tear her pearl necklace, and then all the pearls would fall on the ground. And then Srimati Radhika was searching and lifting one by one each pearl. Actually, Srimati Radhika wanted to see the beautiful lotus face of Krishna. Then when Srimati Radhika came back, when Srimati Radhika was coming, Krishna would actually milk the cow and actually spill the milk of the cow, the udder of the cow, directly in the face of Srimati Radhika. And her face was so beautiful with these milk dots. So many kinds of leelas happened there, Gurudeva explained. Rupa Goswami, ask somebody to hold. In the Bhagavatam, the first sloka of the Bhagavatam, when the two brothers, they were discussing this sloka, Sanatana Goswami used to give one kind of explanation to this verse, and Rupa Goswami another explanation. In the sweetness mood, Madhurya, and then Srimati Radhika came to hear this explanation of this commentary to the first sloka of the Bhagavatam. You heard. First sloka of Bhagavatam starts with Janmadasi Jataha. Shringaras. What is Adiras? The original rasa is Shringaras. The Paramur mood. Shringaras is Braja Parakiya. So beautiful to hear all this katha. After Ter-kadamba we went to, there was a car accident. But nobody was hurt. By the causeless mercy of Gurudeva, I saw the bus and became surprised. The bus is struck in front of the driver. Looked like they were going to hit each other, but actually the driver was also saved. Nothing happened to him. Nothing happened with the people inside the bus. Maybe a little bit something, but actually nobody had to go to hospital. Nothing happened. something amazing. This is the mercy of Gurudeva. This is the mercy of Guru Vaishnavas. Actually, this small accident happened, but nobody was hurt, nothing serious. So then we went to Carana-pahari. We heard how Akrur did many prayers. Uddhava also came and saw these footprints of Krishna, also did many prayers. So Akrur and Uddhav went there, we heard this in Carana-pahari. When Krishna used to play the flute, hearing the sound of the flute of Krishna, even the stones would melt. Until nowadays you can see this darshan, but the atheists, they don't believe, they think God doesn't exist. Come on, beautiful lotus footprints of Krishna is there. He has the flag, the disc, all these things in his feet, all these symbols. But the atheists, they don't believe in it. You can see the beautiful footprints of Krishna are there. So we heard about all this. Also the footprints of the calves and cows. In the time of Krishna's pastimes, all the place was so beautiful and attractive. During the day, Krishna would embrace the cows with his friends, and during the night, Krishna would meet the gopis and perform many pastimes, Ras Leela, etc. Very beautiful. After Carana-pahari, we went to Nandagaon. Now, first, we went to the Pavana-sarovara first. Pavana was the father of Vishaka. Pavana Gopi, his name. Very beautiful that lake he made. So the father of Srimati Radhika, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he built one palace next to Pavana-sarovara just for her, just for Srimati Radhika, because every day Srimati Radhika, she used to come from Java to Nandagaon. The Vedic culture is that you have to wash your feet and legs before entering your house. Nowadays, people even enter with shoes inside the house. People even lay and sleep on the bed with shoes nowadays. They don't even with the feet with shoes. The Vedic culture is like, no, you have to wash your hands and feet before entering your house. But nowadays people wear shoes inside the house and on the bed. So you saw that lake. Srimati Radhika used to come there every day. Should take a bath there. Shastra explains, you have to take a bath before entering the house. And beautiful pastimes also took place there. So also Krishna was to call the cows for them to drink some water. Also you saw some slide steps, like a place where the cows could come to the lake. And Krishna used to say beautiful words, like for example, Nini Nini, Chuchu, Pipi, these kind of sweet words to call the cows for drinking water. And the cows would come. So beautiful that place, very beautiful, attractive. Then, Krishna sometimes also used to take a bath there, in this pond. So with his friends, he was bathing in one side of the lake, and in the other side, Srimati Radhika was bathing with her friends. Actually, Krishna was pretending to take a bath, but then he used to dunk in the water and come like a crocodile under the water and catch the leg of Srimati Radhika. Very beautiful, all these pastimes, very beautiful. Then Srimati Radhika, after bathing, Srimati Radhika came to Nandalaya, and then she used to cook for Krishna. With Kundalata, Mother Rohini, all the Sakis. Cook so many things. Krishna sometimes also he used to come to the kitchen to meet with Srimati Radhika, and then Madhya and Rohini Devi, for some reason, they used to come out of the kitchen. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains. Krishna would meet Srimati Radhika in the kitchen. This is very beautiful, this description. You have seen Nandagaon, that Shivaji himself, he manifests in the form of a mountain just to see these pastimes. You heard that in Vishavanupur, means in Varshana, Lord Brahma himself appeared as a mountain also, just to be able to see and serving the pastimes of Srimati Radhika. And Shiva also, he appeared as the Nandishwara Parvat in Nandagaon, this mountain. Divine pastimes. Krishna has many pastimes, you heard all today. So many. Even Shivaji himself, he wanted to see the beautiful form of baby Krishna, and he came to Nandagaon. So beautiful, all these pastime places. You heard about Lalita-kunda, how Bilal. Have you seen how Bilal or not? Who has seen the how Bilal? You didn't see? Very beautiful place. Kahan hai? So next to Lalita-kunda is how Bilal. How is like a monster. Mother Yashoda was saying about the how. Actually, you can see by the hari-katha, okay? You cannot see with your eyes, material eyes in your body. You cannot see it. Only you have material intelligence. You have to see it through your ears. What did I say? He said, see with your ears and hear with your eyes. So in the Devananda Gaudiya Mata is saying in the entrance of the temple, you cannot see God with eyes, but with your ears. So you actually must have ears. Hari-katha is transcendental. It will come to you inside your ears. You cannot see God by material eyes. Only material intelligence, material eyes, gross things, gross intelligence, gross. Then, I forgot. We went to Asheshvara Mahadev. Parjana Maharaj performed austerities. We had the darshan of these beautiful places. After that, we went to Lalita-kunda. We had the darshan of Lalita-kunda. Beautiful pastimes of the swing. We also saw Lalita-bihari. Very also beautiful, amazing place. Also we saw the Mukta-kunda. Very interesting story also. How Krishna was sowing, like having a harvest of pearls. Gopis also tried. I'm just indicating the story. Just giving introduction of all the subjects. I'm not coming to details. In this book called Mukta-charit, Srila Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, he described in details about this, how Krishna planted the pearls. If you read this book, Mukta-charita Grantha, you'll love it. So beautiful. Also the Katha of the Paval is in this book. So many stories in this book. This book was written by Srila Raghunatha Dasa Goswami, and it's a priceless book. Mukta-charit Katha. We went to many places. So, before, in the past, we used to stay 2 or 3 days in Nandagaon. In one school. We used to stay inside the school. We were maybe 2 buses of people, mostly. I mean, topmost. Maybe 100 people were there only. So, we used to stay in one school. That school is still there. So, we used to stay there for the parikrama time. 2 or 3 days. So Lalita-kunda, Lalita-bihari, you had the darshan of Lalita-bihari. How Narada Rishi, he increased the man of Srimati Radhika, her sulky mood. Srimati Radhika became sulky, in man, he heard. After Lalita-kunda, we went to Nanda-kirak. Also, you heard also the katha about Nanda-kirak. Very beautiful place. Nearby also the Krishna-kunda is there. After the Dambanda Lila, when Nalkavira Manigriva were delivered, in some kalpa this lila happened here, in other kalpas this lila took place in Gokul. So you saw the picture there or not? Nanda Maharaj bringing Krishna Balaram. So Nanda Maharaj, he used to come to take bath there. In one side is Yashoda-kunda, in the other side is Krishna-kunda. So Nanda Maharaj used to give bath in Krishna Balaram, and then at that time the mothers, they used to take a bath in a different place, and the men take bath in a different kunda also. So you saw this kunda where Nanda Maharaj or some other special people in Braj, they used to take bath there. Also, you heard about Nanda-kirak and Nanda-betak also, a place of where all the Brajavasis, they would assemble together, and they used to discuss all the problems and find some reconciliation. And so 2 problems happened in Vrindavan. One, the marriage of Krishna's wedding. I don't know if you heard or not. They wanted Krishna to get married because Vrishabhanu Maharaj, he sent so many pearls, a cart full of pearls, and Nanda Maharaj also. So it was Radha and Krishna were almost about to get married. It was already consented that they would get married. Vrishabhanu Maharaj sent gifts, sent pearls. Even you heard, before marriage they put this haldi, this turmeric in the hands. You know, the yellow powder turmeric in the hands. Even tomorrow or the day after tomorrow we'll go to Walpokar. No, Walpokar no. What is the name? Walpokar no. What is the name? Sorry, he said that. Sorry, that place where the Pilipokar, yes. Sorry, Pilipokar. So, but if Radha would marry Krishna, then the lila that they wanted to do in this material world will not be able to take place. Which lila? This lila, which is so rare even in Vaikuntha. These lilas, they don't take place in Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, Yoda, Dwarika, Mathura, these lilas are not there. Which lilas? Parakyaras lila. Some people from some sampradayas, they say Parakya Bhav is only in this world, not in the transcendental world, but it is not true. Do you understand? Some people from Babaji Sampradaya, they wrote this. They said, in the time of Krishna's pastimes manifested in this world, there is Parakya Bhav. But in the spiritual world, there is no Parakya Bhav, they say. But this is not true. And the Babajis, they mention about this shloka exactly. Not all Babajis, but some Babaji Sampradayas, some of them. In this shloka of Chaitanya Charitamrita, they say this shloka. Because this shloka is saying, Alila, which is not in Vaikuntha, I want to manifest here. But Vaikuntha, Gurudeva, he's saying, Vaikuntha does not include Vrindavan in the spiritual world. So this lila, which is present in Vrindavan in the spiritual world, this is the lila Krishna wants to manifest in this world. So yes, if there was no Paramur mode in the spiritual world, how possible to have in this world Parakya Bhav? So yes, it is there also. But Parakya Bhav in this world takes you to hell, will bring you to hell. If you have a physical relationship with somebody who you're not legally married to, this is life after life, you have to suffer in the hell. It's a sin. But in the spiritual world, Parakya Bhav is the topmost. So Parakya Bhav. So why I'm saying, Jogamaya thought, if Jogamaya thought, if Krishna will marry Srimati Radhika, then how to do the parikrama? This parikrama, which is also existing, it is existing in the spiritual world. Aprakat Dham, in manifest world Goloka Vrindavan. 3 kinds of Dham. Aprakat Vrindavan and manifest. Prakat Dham, manifest Vrindavan and Drishyaman Prakash. What do we see now? What we see now, it's called Drishyaman Prakash, Drishyaman Dham. You see with your eyes the Dham, but the Leelas you cannot see it. Prakat Leela manifested pastimes when Krishna came to this world with all his associates and also his Dham. And he appeared to give mercy to the devotees. The sloka explains very clearly, Anugrahaya Bhaktam. Parikrama is also in the spiritual world, and Krishna just came to show also in this world, but it's also existing there. So Purnamasi, she came in that assembly, in the Nanda-betak. Purnamasi said and told, look, it is good if Krishna marries Srimati Radhika, it's nice, but in this year, it's not proper, this, how to say, like that. So she changed everything. Purnamasi said it was nice, but in that year, no. According to these conjunctions, all these things, everything was already done, like all this like giving, receiving, all these like treaties for the wedding. But Purnamasi announced, no. The constellations, the planets of Krishna and Srimati Radhika, in this year they are not conjunction nicely, not combining nicely. Your Rahu and Ketu are not good. So to get married, you have to see all these constellations and stuff. Bride and bridegroom, you have to see the Rahu and Ketu of bride and bridegroom. In which dasha is your Rahu? Otherwise, it will be a big problem. Big problem in your life. Maybe your husband will die or the wife will die. Yes. So the astrologer checks, analyzes. 24 or 26 qualities. When you make this synastry between the couple, you see how many matching points they have when they count in numbers. From 28 to 36, it's good. Isn't it? He's saying if you meet 36 qualities, you meet everything. When you around the fire. When I marry the people, I always say, so okay, for 7 lives you'll be my husband. Okay. So I raise a question. One person asked me, so I tell you honestly also. Maharaj, tell me, this is my first time where he's my husband, first life. This is our last life together, or the first one? I said, look, I'm not omniscient, but I know what the Shastra is saying. Open your ears nicely and hear nicely. Look attentively, listen to me. If husband and wife, they live very nicely, just like 2 pigeons. You know the pigeon? Always together. One is flying, other is flying behind. Always with love and affection, so nicely. Then you should understand, this is the first life together. The first life. But if your husband and wife, every day, you have so much quarreling between you two, arguing and quarreling, you should understand, this is your 7th life together, your last life together. Not anymore. Good or not? You can check yourself. In beginning, medium, and which are you? You check. Check in your own life, you can know by yourself. Otherwise you say, I prefer that my husband will die, he's a very evil, wicked. Go on. When Krishna was 7, he lived with Giriraj Govardhan. So for 10 years, 8 months, Krishna stayed in Vrindavan. Then occurred how Srimati Radhika, he has transcendental madness there. Very pathetic, like very moving. Very moving. Katha. Moving, another word also we said. Easier word, poignant and moving and touching. Very touching. Later we saw Sanketeshwari. Very beautiful that place. How Krishna, by indication, Sanket, Gurudeva told that actually that was the place of Nishanta Lila. Nishanta Lila took place there. In that place of Vrindadevi, okay, but how Krishna with the flute, he called the gopis. Many sanketas, indications for the meeting. For example, I told Krishna again and again caressing his hair. So you can understand that today the meeting will be where? Keshava-kunda. Sometimes Krishna also used to take a green leaf and just moving his hand. And the gopis understood. Today we'll meet Krishna where? In the hari-katha. If you go to Vrindavan, right in the beginning, there's a signboard saying hari-katha. You don't know, so I'll show you. So indication, sanket for meeting. Duty, also apti, duty, messengers, and all this. So many descriptions are there. So we used to stay 3-4 days in Nandagaon. So Gurudeva used to tell all this katha there. Gurudeva used to speak so much sweetness, hari-katha, madhurya katha at that time. That time is past. So then we went to Prema-sarovara. You heard about Prema-sarovara, about the meeting separation. I told there are 4 kinds of separation and 4 kinds of meeting. Urvara, Agman, Prabhas, and Prema by Chitta are the 4 kinds of separation. Radha Krishna is staying together, but still Srimati Radhika is suffering separation of Krishna. Both were sitting together. Baba became again and again tried to sit in Srimati Radhika's foot. Srimati Radhika was afraid. Krishna indicated to Madhumangala, and Madhumangala came bringing a stick, and he sent the bumblebee far away. Another name of the bumblebee is Madhusudan. Then Madhumangala came and told, Madhusudan has left forever. He'll never come back. He will not come back. Then Srimati Radhika herself, she was sitting in Krishna's lap. When she heard that Madhusudan was left, Srimati Radhika said, "Oh Krishna, hey Krishna," and she fainted. By the tears of Srimati Radhika, that lake was like formed. And actually, to remember these pastimes, the great-grandson of Krishna called Vajranabha, he created that lake also. All this katha, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains even more. Why did Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura? Why did he go? For this reason. To be able to see all these transcendental moods of Srimati Radhika in the separation. You can see this love in the separation. You can measure the love in the separation. Something which is liquid, you can easily measure it. Like for example, if you put the hand inside the water, you can see the depth of it. But if this water is like solid, like ice, you cannot measure it. So by the fire of separation, your heart will melt. Then you can measure the love. Beautiful kathas, 4 kinds of meeting, Sankirtam, Sankirna, etc. So there are 64 kinds of prema, 32 kinds of meeting, 32 kinds of separation. Prashad is also ready. Chant holy names and think about these things. So what's the meaning of chanting holy names? You chant holy names, whatever darshan you had, whatever you heard in the hari-katha, you think about all this, what you heard in the parikrama. So, if you chant holy names and think about these leelas, soon you get Krishna Prema. You see, in the evening you have dreams. Yes, dreams will come to you. Do you have some dreams? Yes. Yes, will come. Think about these things and you'll have dreams about this.